Hi, welcome to Mystic Moons. So glad you can join me today on this trip that we're going to take. And it's like a review or a strange trip. We're just not going to any particular place. We're going to first just get into our psychic gear and take off and circle around our beautiful planet, the Earth. And it just seems that so many things are happening that just make you feel uneasy and bad about like humanity. And I'm speaking particularly about what happened in Russia, Moscow. If you had seen any of the clips, the video clips of the horrific actions of humans against humans, you know what I mean. It's it was barbaric. Just they finished a hard day's work. It's the weekend. They're just trying to do some chilling, get a little culture, take the children out, and then some lunatics, paid lunatics, come in and just kill you for pleasure, for whatever, provocative to keep it. How dare you relax? How dare the masses of any country, the civilians of any country, catch a breath. Just reflect on living, being. So let's do a psychic read about that experience that happened a few days ago. Now, it was meant to agitate. It's agitated everyone on the planet. It could happen anywhere. You can get paid mercenaries, paid animals to do whatever evil. First of all, I denounce war and my solidarity with the civilians, the people of Russia, of Moscow. That was a very, very. I'm totally grieved. I mean, the grief. I can't express the horror that I feel. It's wordless. So let's take a read and see. Let's go up and see if this will further. Now, it's been tied, further escalate the state of affairs in that part of the world, in that part of the planet. Now, of course, it's not going to be. It's not a band-aid. It wasn't. It was a horrible thing. So obviously, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. And it's been linked to Ukraine, seeing that one of the perpetrators had Ukrainian ID, expired or current ID, but it was Ukrainian. And also, too, just coming out and something just as horrific as that and saying it was someone taking credit for it, or whatever you want to call it, announcing it was them. I mean, that's like it's not very believable. That was like a band-aid. Like, okay, case closed. No, it's not that way. And other people may say, yes, case closed. Somebody said it was so and so. But other people around the world do not have an open and shut hearts or minds to a situation. Like, who were the perpetrators? And revenge. We're all talking about revenge now because that's what the action was meant to bring, revenge. So let's see. Now, it has taken less than this, less bodies, dead bodies, I have to put it that way. It has taken less bloodshed to start World War I and II. And we should ask ourselves, what is the result? What will be the result? Will Russia, seeking its tie-in already to Ukraine, and they've done other things as well, Ukraine has. It's not like totally I didn't do it type of thing. Let's just get a read on, let's see how this is, the events for the next couple of weeks will be. Let's see. Let's see. How will this escalate the war? How will this escalate the war in Ukraine? Ukraine, Moscow. Let's see. Well, we have here the magician. Magician here. And we can see that this despicable act was done on purpose. Was done for the sheer point of agitating towards a worldwide conflict. And this is probably, we have the Chariot. We have the Chariot, a move towards a world war. So, and then we have, look at all these high cards we have here. We have the Chariot, we have the Magician, and we have the Ace of Swords. It clearly was an action to broadcast to the world, chaos must reign. And chaos. Alright, let's do this more into this magician, the first part of it. This was no magical act. It was a hideous action. Alright, let's see now. Take 2 cards. Okay, so we have the Emperor. No, the Empress. The receptive. That's more or less, I would say, that's, see, like, that was the reaction they're looking for. A reaction. That would be entailing the reaction. And here we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is also the stage is set. This is the whole thing. It was done for cause and effect. We have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the Magician. We have the Empress. Total receptivity, total stage is set. Alright, now we have the Chariot, moving along with this hideous act, which is spread all through the world. The reaction. Now, let's take a look at this Chariot here. This is a nasty Chariot. A nasty Magician. This is reflective of this cruel, barbaric, inhuman animal. Not even animal. Animals would not do this. It's a cruel human. The players were human, both sides. Alright. Now we have this teamwork here. Teamwork. Okay, so we have the Chariot, this nasty Chariot, with the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles. And here we have, it was not a one-sided job. It is not one-sided. There is not one-on-one. I'm the robber, you're the victim. No. Coordination. And that says it was a coordinated attack. Coordinated act of terror. And here we have the 10 of Cups. The Ten of Cups. This is a nasty Ten of Cups. Again, it was, I would say you had a coordinated attack, and then you had the people, others involved who were bystanders, who would be the second tier of collaboration. The second tier, there was nothing that the others could do to stop the teamwork of the, it was already, I'm going to do it, and nothing you can do, nothing you could say is going to get in the way of my actions. So we have here a nasty scene that was pre-planned. It was planned. Everything was like, coordinated. And then we had now here, let's see the Ace of Swords. That's part of it too. Could that be, and I would say, since we're talking about, communication here. Alright, these two pop out. Let's see. Well, now here we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. And we would say that it was meant to kickstart a severe reaction. A severe reaction. How severe? Nuclear war? You're going to nuke someone? Is that... It was put there. The whole thing was happening. What are you going to do about it? What is going to happen? Is this going to start... Okay. Will this start World War III? We have to ask ourselves. It's not just it's not just an isolated act. It was planned. A coordinated act between 2 or 3 parties, and the rest, and about 7 or 8 other parties knew about it. And they could do nothing to stop it, and they do nothing to hinder it. And to put forth the war of madness, the madness of war, the murdering of war. Alright, let's see now. We have here, the question is, will this escalate the East European War? Here we have the Knight of Wands, the king, the messenger of fire, the messenger of explosive action. Not a quiet thing. Of course it did. Of course it will. And let's take one more. So let's take another. Alright, this one. The High Priestess. This is the Retribution High Priestess, I would say. We're having it's almost an eye for an eye. It was decency. It's decency. It's like, it is a retribution. I would take this as a positive. Yes, there's going to be something that will happen as a result of the killings, the murders, the senseless violence. Senseless violence makes other violence. It will be a nasty scene. Mother Russia is going to attack someplace soon in a manner they haven't attacked before. Let's take one card on top of these two. because let's see. Yes, we have here the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. The loss, the despair. What do I have to lose? They'll do it again. If someone does something like that, they'll do it again and again and again. The feeling to rid the world of that element, that and as I said, there's no words to put it. Animals would do better, wouldn't do this. So you can't even say it was animal act. The inhuman, non-human, the non-human, the despicable, filthiness. Let us take this Ace of Swords. We went to it and we found out it was the Ace of Pentacles, and we had the celebration, which means it went according to plan. The plan is unfolding. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is a bad Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups. No, Ten of Cups. And this was the Nine of Cups. Yes, it's going to have its intended effect. I would say it's going to escalate the war like nothing we've seen before. It's going to make everything else that happened so far look like a cakewalk, to use that nasty phrase. It's going to... It's launched. Cooler heads are not going to prevail. There's no such thing as being cool. It's called eye for an eye. You want it, you got it. I would say, be prepared, people. Be prepared to hear something really bad. Be prepared. I don't know what, but something. It was too successful in terms of like in horribleness. It is a blot on humankind. On humankind. Alright, so let's all get prepared. I love all of you. And please, let's try and spread love to each other during the coming days. And be prepared, be vigilant. It's something that is not meant to just be in one place. It's not just Eastern Europe. No. And it won't stay in Eastern Europe. No, it won't. So, if you found some kind of insight, just be as kind as you can, be as loving as you can, as giving as you can. And to my subscribers, thank you very much. And to those who would like to be involved with me, trying to feel, because we're not going to hear it from anybody. It's a human tuition, a collective human energy is what we need to express and join together, because we're into divisive insanity right now. Divisive insanity. And unless that we really work together as a species to move ourselves beyond this filth, there's no hope for us. We must. So anyway, I thank you for listening, and let's join our hearts together. And if you like to help us spread light work, understanding, please feel free to give a donation. We appreciate that. We need to get this together. We just can't. We need to inspire each other. We need to help each other. So please help this channel and help each other. And I'll continue to do as much as I can with my with myself, my development, my abilities, my talents, my love of the humans, us being human. And thank you. Let's get back on the psychic coverings that we all have and leave this for now. All right, thank you. Bye bye.